Dale, loco, dale. ¿Cuál es el pick-up line que tú dices, mi amor?
Pick-up line?
Yeah.
Anthony doesn't look like the guy that does the pickup lines.
No.
He's going to write me a nice song. You know?
No, that I won't do.
No, damn.
Joden el bloque.
Y regresamos. Este es un nuevo episodio de Hablando en el bloque. Estoy aquí por Latino Mixx. Yo soy Carrera, tu host. Y estamos aquí con mi DJ favorito, sometimes, DJ Vikingo.
Todo el tiempo, mi amor.
No, it's
No
not
diga
all
que
the time.
sometime ni que sometime.
No.
No venga con esa vaina
Because you know what
tóxica.
it is? You guys only talk to me here, pero cuando es time to go a pariciar y todo eso, no invitan y se olvidan de los pobres.
Mi amor, tú eres una mujer seria. Tú no eres una mujer que va de party como nosotros.
You're right. Pero,
You know, I gotta make sure your image is always clean.
thank you, Vikingo. You are so thoughtful.
You see, Anthony?
You're always
you
thinking
see?
of me. Anthony, don't laugh. He's a liar. He's a cancer, that's why.
Yo, ¿a quién tenemos en el estudio?
Pero tenemos aquí a Anthony Jolie. Did I say that right?
Yes, you did.
Yes, I
Anthony
did.
Jolie.
How are you?
Excelente. Thank you for having me, guys.
No, thank you for being here. Your voice is so soothing.
You think so?
Yes, it's like it's really nice. I like it.
Hey, ten cuidado, que me pongo celoso.
Tú siempre te pones. That's just the cancer in you. That's your emotional side.
It's almost my month.
It's almost
my
your month.
Yeah,
It's almost your month.
In 20 days, I'll be...
But enough about you and me, Vikingo.
Vamos a hablar de tigre
Let's
que
talk
está
about
sentado ahí.
Anthony. Anthony, I love your fit. Can you tell us a little bit? I was telling Vikingo before that instead of the shoe cam, we need like a fit cam.
A fit cam?
Yes, just because, okay, I love what you have going on here.
Thank you.
Can you is this like your style?
Sí, usualmente, you know, I usually got my captain's hat, you know,
Okay.
rocking it backwards.
I like
I have
it.
a lot of them. I got my little Buddha piece
Yeah.
going on. And I always rock Kobe's.
You always rock
I always
Kobe's?
rock Kobe's.
Wait,
I don't
is-
rock Jordans.
Is it bad that I don't know what Kobe's are?
¿Qué?
I don't know.
No, pero ven acá.
You don't uso sneakers.
You making me look bad in front of this guy right
Sorry,
now.
I gotta be honest.
You don't like Kobe's and you don't know who
Anthony.
Poppy?
Off camera.
That's
Kobe.
2 strikes.
Anthony, what are Kobe's? Can you explain it?
Well, there was a man
That played
that
basketball.
played basketball named Kobe Bryant.
Oh, Kobe Bryant, and you call it Kobe's. Oh my God.
Yeah,
that's,
it's
how
like
that's how
Jordans.
you know. That's how you know. It's time to retire. I'm not with the cool kids anymore. That's it.
But I was rocking them.
Okay.
You know, unfortunately, he passed away. But I was rocking them way before anybody else. was
Anybody
rocking 'em.
else?
But there's a reason for that because
You're a trendsetter.
I'm
That's
a
why.
trendsetter, and they were different. But I also never purchased or worn anything Michael Jordan.
Really?
I respect him, but I'm a New Yorker. I'm a Knicks fan, and I can't
I'm
do
a
it.
Knicks fan too.
I can't do it.
Okay.
I cannot wear anything
I
Michael Jordan.
respect that. I love that.
I'm a ride or die. Even though he
Ride or
beat us, we ride or die.
Ride or die. Yes, we recognize he's talented, but we're New Yorkers.
Yeah. And then also, you know, it's part of my personal style. You know,
Yeah.
everybody's rocking Jordans
Can I see your
or dunks.
Kobe's?
Got you right now.
Let me see. This is why we need a shoe cam.
Ay, shoe cam. Okay, hey, míralo a él.
See?
Hey,
I would wear those.
El tigre está posando ahí.
I would wear those. I don't wear sneakers. You'll never see me on sneakers. Only if I go to the gym, and that's like hardly. Pero I love those.
Thank you. A la orden.
I think we might have the same style. And you know what? We're matching a little bit. You have a
Yeah.
little brown, I have a little brown.
Exactly.
Great minds think
Combinando.
alike. Combinando.
He got black on, you got black hair.
I got black hair.
Hey.
You know what it is? Today probably has to be one of the first days that I don't wear black. I'm always wearing black. I love black.
Same.
Anthony, so tú eres dominicano, ¿verdad? Un artista urbano. When is your birthday?
My birthday. Whoa. She's
You know, I was going for the kill.
wow. This is dangerous information.
So listeners could get to know you a little bit better, so I could get to know you a little bit better. When's your birthday?
September
September
17th.
17. Are you a Libra?
No.
Virgo.
Yeah.
You're a Virgo. Okay. I think my brother's a Virgo. Yeah. 'cause
What
it's
you got?
August
What you got?
24th.
This is the
August
first time.
24th.
This is the first Virgo that we have on the show.
Yeah.
Really?
I love Virgos. I feel like you guys are it's just like don't mess with them. But I like Virgos. Virgos are nice. They're just gonna say how it is. Do you say it how it is?
Yeah.
You're like your own. You're like
Yeah.
in your own little lane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Tell me more, Anthony. You're like, I don't know anything about this stuff.
No, I do. It's just, you know, I've run into other signs that are dangerous.
Like which ones?
Like which ones? And when we say dangerous, do we say like tóxicos, like tóxicas, like psychopath? Is that like a Cancer?
No.
Is that a Scorpio?
No. Look at
she-
you two. You guys are sniping at each other.
Huh?
Hey,
You're a
hey,
Cancer? Ah! Cancer women are fine. It's the Cancer man we got to worry about.
You know what? Te voy a cancelar.
Yeah. Cancer men, no. But Cancer women, we like. Okay?
So Anthony, you're in a relationship. ¿Es tu pareja aquí? ¿Cómo la vaina? ¿Cómo funciona la vaina? Hay que preguntar porque coño.
No. That's Lulu. That's my confidant, my publicist, my therapist.
Aww.
You're everything right now.
Yeah.
We love Lulu. Lulu, it's like very colorful and vibrant, and we see your aura.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. It's a good aura. We love it. And you always need that confident. You need that person that you can trust, right?
Exactly.
I love that.
I feel very lucky to have Lulu, who kicks my butt when I need to be kicked.
You need to, and you need to be. I'm sure she holds you accountable.
Yes.
What are the things? What are
very
the things that
important.
she kicks your butt? What are the things that she's like on top of you, like telling you, yo, you got to do this? Like, let it all out, bro, because we're humans. We're not perfect.
Yeah, no, I mean, sometimes, because I'm an artist first, right? You know, there's things that artists don't want to do.
Like?
Well, anything, you know, when it comes to, you know, being outside of the music itself, outside of the actual creative side of things. Sometimes we want to withhold that, and because we want to protect ourselves. We don't want to.
You're more like an introvert.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah, when it comes to certain things. And she's like, no, Anthony, you need to put yourself out there.
Yeah, you
People
have to
need
put
see
yourself.
you.
Yes.
You need to be more in front. And
I'm with Lulu on this one.
yeah.
Yeah, because I get it. You're an artist. You want to protect your creativity. Sometimes you could carry other people's energies, and you know, I get it. But you do have to. You know, that's the sad part about it. We're in that business where you do have to do those networking events. You do have to do those festivals because you got to be in front of people, right?
And finding the way to, you know, take what it is you're trying to do and do it in a way that people can understand it.
Right.
Because if you're the only one who can understand it, then stay home.
They won't relate to you.
Yeah.
So tell us about your music. How did you get started? How long ago?
So I started really young, playing guitar and singing. You know, I was probably 9 years old already. And then by the time I was 14, I was following my cousins around with the bachata bands here in the city. So I would, you know, just show up in the studio or the rehearsal studios or sneak into events carrying somebody's equipment bag.
Yeah.
So yeah, by the time I was 15, 16, I was getting ready to be signed by an independent label. You know, I fell in love with reggaeton when I was very young. That didn't end up going through, so I just spent many years writing and producing for other artists, mostly on the American side, American pop, R&B, that kind of stuff, engineering.
Okay.
I worked for a couple of radio stations here in the city as well on the side. So, you know, it wasn't until recently that I finally had this idea for my project. And
right, to put yourself out there again.
Exactly.
So would you say you're like romantic? Would you say you're more into like reggaeton? Because I know you mentioned bachata, and bachata sometimes it could be a little...
Yeah, I think I blend a little mix of both.
Okay.
You know, romantic songs, sexy songs.
Okay,
you know.
yeah.
I like to play.
Grown and sexy.
Yeah,
we like
grown
grown
and
and sexy. Yeah. So what are the new projects that you're working on that you're trying to push out there for us?
Yeah, so my latest song, Échame Agua.
Échame Agua. I saw that on your Instagram. Okay.
Échame Agua is out there. We shot the video in Puerto Rico.
Nice.
Which was awesome. A cool element of that video is we shot it in a very famous plane that used to be there. It's a plane in Aguadilla.
Okay.
In Aguadilla. Unfortunately, a few months ago, it looks like some vandals burnt it down.
Oh.
So the plane doesn't even exist anymore.
Wow.
So
but you have it on the video, which is so cool.
We were probably a few people have shot
people,
that, but we were probably the last people to shoot that.
Wow, that's amazing.
So I'm real proud of that video and that song.
What is the video like? Did the video drop yet or not yet?
Yeah, it's out there. It's on
Okay.
YouTube. It's doing really well. We're almost at 1 million views.
What?
So it's
That's
growing.
amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Felicidades.
Thank you.
Besides Échame Agua,
Mm-hmm.
do you have any, are you doing any performances this summer?
Yeah, this summer, there's one thing I can't confirm yet, but we
Yeah.
are doing an event in August.
Okay.
A big event. It's going to be half open to the public, half industry and stuff.
Nice.
We're working on that. And we have an exciting collaboration as well coming with...
But you can't tell us.
But I can't tell you.
Can you tell me off?
I can tell you off camera, yeah.
See, we got...
You get the lowdown.
I got
Can
the
you
secret.
also tell me?
Yeah, I'll tell
No,
you.
you can't tell me, Kingo. Only I can know.
Yo, Anthony, tell me
Yeah.
a little bit about your experience on having a block of the showcase on Dominicana Music
Yes.
Week. Talk to me about that.
That was awesome. I mean, it was kind of last minute.
Yeah.
And it was thanks to Poppy and Pills. You know, they
Wow.
invited us down there.
Poppy sounds like he's a man I need to know.
You know Popey. You know
Who
Popey.
the hell?
You can't not know Poppy.
You met
Come
him?
on.
Everybody knows Popey.
Who's Poppy? Why do you keep saying that?
Like Popey.
Is it like an
Popey.
inside joke?
Piropi.
I have no
And they're
idea.
like, hey, hey.
Wow, that's crazy.
So
Popey is the man.
he
Poppy
is the
sounds
man.
like the man.
Yeah, so he invited us down there. You know, it was the first annual Dominicana Music Week. So that was cool. And he was like, hey, if you guys want to get in the showcase, we'll get you on there. So it was a little weird because they just kind of threw me up there.
That's good.
Yep.
They threw a bunch of us up there, but I was the only one who sang live.
Ah.
So it was a weird moment in the beginning because they weren't expecting. Everybody was,
Right.
you know, they were singing to the music that was pre-recorded. So it took a second. You know, I noticed something was weird in the crowd,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, they can't hear me because the mic was low.
Oh my God.
So it took them a minute, and then it finally came in, and then you finally saw the crowd get
where
into
everybody
it.
was getting into
Exactly,
it. Yeah.
exactly. They understood.
But it happens.
You know who really got
Yeah.
into it? Carlos Montecu was into it.
Carlos Montecu.
Thank you. He was getting it.
He was
getting it.
so into it.
Wow.
Yo, I'm sorry, but I have to say this, and I have it recorded on camera.
You have to show us
Carlos
afterwards. You have to
Montecu se
show me.
subió y dije, loco, el tigre tiene un par de minutos diciendo que le echen agua y nadie le echó agua.
Le
Remember
te echaron
that?
agua, Anthony.
No, and the whole night, everybody, every 5 seconds, échale agua.
Agua. Oh my God. You guys are the worst.
No, it was
Wow.
it was
It was funny.
It was
good.
funny because
Yeah.
he wanted to go up there after he was done, but it was not his moment. Y Carlos se subió solamente. You know, he's a comedian.
Yeah.
He does all that kind of stuff.
Y se subió and
le
he was
quería
like,
echar agua, entonces.
échame agua. Oh my God. But how
was
did
funny.
you feel afterwards?
But I
Did
felt
you
great.
feel
I
good?
felt great because that was my first like actual performance since
Yeah.
I launched my project. So it was good to just see the people's
to
reactions.
loosen up, you know?
Yeah. And then the host, the MC, came up to me and he was like, "Mira, can we curse? Are we allowed to?"
Yeah,
can we
yeah,
say
yeah.
that one?"
Dale.
And if you remember, he goes, "Mira, pero este muchacho tiene cojones porque él es el único que cantó
Yeah, you see?
en vivo."
That was Watata
Yeah.
that told him that.
Yeah.
Oh, Watata told him that. Shout out to
yeah.
Watata. We love Watata. Watata is nice. He's gonna tell
Yeah.
you how it is. Pero mira, you were able to showcase your talent. You know, it's
Exactly.
different when you're singing over it and then you're actually singing live.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
props to you,
Thank you.
Anthony. Okay.
Yeah, what
See?
inspired you to write that song?
So, many years ago, when I was very young in DR, there was an artist. I'll keep that secret for a while, but he was performing in Santiago, and it was blazing hot. It's DR,
Yeah.
right? Summertime. And while he's on stage, the crowd is feeling it. He's feeling it. He goes to the crowd, "Oye, tengo calor, échame
Échame
agua."
agua.
So they came out with like hoses and they were like hosing him down
Oh my
on stage.
God.
So I just remember that the energy of that moment, that crowd. And then, you know, I was feeling kind of down a couple years ago before I started my project. So I went to Puerto Rico. My friend let me stay out there for a couple months to write and just
Right.
figure my life out. And I was driving from San Juan to the west side of Puerto Rico. And all of a sudden, I'm sitting in the car and I got the idea. I just heard a song in my head, like the music for it.
Yeah.
And then this is years after that thing. And then I was like, this is it. And I
Échame
married the
agua.
Échame Agua idea to this. And it's a song about just
Wow.
letting loose, being free,
Yeah.
and just pure spirit. So
Yeah.
that's what the song
And
is
the
about.
energy is coming out of you, right? So as you're trying to get out of your own shell and come back into the industry,
Exactly.
it's like échame agua. You're trying to let loose.
Yes.
You're trying to come out.
Exactly.
And I love that. And you know what? We need to normalize the fact that we're not always going to have it figured out. I think it's the fact that you're not giving up on your talent.
Yeah.
And you're willing to keep putting yourself out there. And it's good that you surround yourself with people like Lulu.
Lulu.
That push you. You know what I'm saying? Because if it was easy, everybody would do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So you have to cater to your talent.
Exactly.
And you have to keep showing up for yourself. So that's amazing.
What do you like to do? ¿Qué es lo que a ti te gusta hacer durante la semana? What's your schedule like? What do you do to run your day? You have a 9 to 5. Tell us a little bit.
No, I mean,
what people want to know about you. That's just people are artists.
Yeah.
He's single.
He's single, ready to mingle.
Single, ready to mingle.
Okay.
¿Cuántos años tú tienes, loco?
Guess.
19.
El diablo.
El diablo.
No,
Not yet.
not yet. No.
¿Qué?
27.
Ay.
You're 27? That's a good number.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good number.
Está cerca del número de los locos.
No, that's a good
El
number.
28.
Okay. So you're single. ¿Cuál es eso de esos? Okay, so when was the last time that you dated?
Talk about it, man. Just talk about it. Let it loose.
Well, I'm always dating.
Yeah.
Hey.
This is the second Listen, who else said it? Jovi? No, what was his name? I forgot. He said it too. Okay, you guys are always, Jody. I'm always dating.
I've always got my finger in the wind.
Of course.
So you consider yourself a player?
Tóxico.
You consider yourself a player?
Yeah, man, I'm in the game.
I'm in the game.
Yo, what's the pickup line? What's your pickup line to? Let's say, for example, you see Kat. You know, esa mamazota que tú estás viendo al frente de ti. If you see her at the club or at a restaurant or whatever, what would you say to her to approach to her?
Échale agua.
Putting me on the spot.
Dale, loco, dale. ¿Cuál es el pickup line que tú dices, mi amor?
Pickup line?
Yeah,
Anthony doesn't look like the guy that does the pickup lines.
No.
He's going to write me a nice song. You know?
No, that I won't do.
No. I'm over here thinking I'm like a muse, you know?
No, you could be a muse, but yeah, I don't do a pickup line.
Yeah, he doesn't look like a pickup line, but
what would you think he'll do, Kat? You looking at him straight on, like,
yeah.
You know?
I think he would just come over and spark a conversation.
Yeah.
I think he would just say something like, you know?
Like I want him to say.
I like your Covies.
Hey.
Be like, oh, hey.
Exactly. I would say, you know, I really like your nails today. They match very nicely with your shoes.
Oh, thank you.
You can tell a lot about a woman by her shoes. You know?
Of course you can. Even though I had a boot before. But yeah, I can tell you're extremely clumsy.
That's not a boot. That's a Jordan.
That's a Jordan.
Está coqueteando.
That's a GC. Entonces, so you would say that you were like focusing more on your career right now and not really
absolutely
being in the mix. Now, from 1 to 10, how toxic do you like your women?
Ooh.
Respóndele que esa mujer es tóxica.
No, que me envenena, pero que no me mate.
Ah, who else said that?
Le gusta.
Said that.
Le gusta.
Le gusta
el meneo.
So if they're not looking through your phone and they're not showing up when they're not even telling you they're showing up, you don't want it. If they're not slashing your tires, you don't want it. Okay, we hear you. We know you guys like it.
What
we
you
know,
think that?
Vikingo.
What
We
you
know
think
you
that?
guys love it.
Yo,
it keeps it exciting.
Napo le dijo que tiene que ser un poquito tóxica, un poquito, porque al hombre le gusta eso. You know, no verdad.
Keep
We
it
know.
interesting.
Ella sabe de eso.
We know you guys like it. We guys know you love the tóxicas.
¿Por qué?
You see a tóxica and right away, échale agua.
Anthony.
Para mí, eso me quiere decir que you care.
Yeah. Oh, see? Can you care? Can you care? Oh my God, my poor son. Oh my God, this is crazy. It's okay, but you have to be honest. You have to be honest, because like you guys, that's what happens. You get a good girl and you're like, nah, she's too boring. That's what happens, right?
Nah,
Yeah.
sometimes boring is good. Sometimes,
No, it's not. You guys like it spicy.
well, depende.
Especialmente si son latinas, that's it.
It could be spicy and boring.
There's no such thing as spicy and boring. Come
No,
on, Anthony.
You don't think? You don't think that?
There's no, not at all.
¿De dónde te gustan las mujeres, loco?
¿De
qué
dónde?
país? ¿De qué
qué
país? Sí.
Yo no discrimino.
He sound like Vikingo.
He's like, as long as they got legs, we're good to go.
Anthony, ¿te gustan
10 fingers,
hondureñas?
10 toes.
¿Te gustan hondureñas?
Hondureñas.
Mira,
Claro.
Sí.
Oh, sí, claro.
Claro que sí.
Sí, claro que sí. ¿Has ido a Centroamérica?
Sí.
Sí, ok. ¿Alguna vez para to showcase your music o algo así o no?
No.
No, solo
de vacaciones.
de vacaciones.
Sí, sí.
¿A dónde fuiste en Centroamérica?
A México, Costa Rica. Well, Costa Rica is
Yeah, Costa Rica is Centroamérica.
technically-
Yeah, it is.
yeah.
Costa Rica is beautiful.
I've been to
Very
Mexico
green.
many times.
You've been to Mexico many times?
I love Mexico.
Mexican's nice. He's like, I love me Mexico. Do you like Mexico or you like the Mexican women?
Yes.
It sounds like he's like, I love Mexico.
Well, the Mexican women are Mexico.
Yes.
So, you know.
Okay. All right. I like
y
that.
los taquitos que venden en la esquina le gustan
Ajá.
también.
Yeah, you know what, taquitos. Pero ya que sabemos lo que vas a hacer este verano, ¿verdad? Más que Échale Agua, ¿hay algún otro proyecto que tú estás trabajando?
Sí, estoy trabajando en creo que va a ser un EP.
Ujú.
Depende en, como la audiencia lo quiere, pero I might have a full LP in the fall.
Nice. In the
Entonces,
fall, okay.
Exactly.
So it's something that you're working on now.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Y si tú escuchaste Vikingo, suena como que Anthony is very creative and he's very in touch con su creatividad. Así que tú escribes muchas de tus canciones.
Todas.
Todas.
And I'm the producer, engineer.
I love that. So tú
All right.
eres muy bien con tus oídos, with your thoughts, escribiendo. When you have that writer's block, ¿cómo tú te sales de esa?
Bueno, uno tiene que hacer lo que te hace sentir divertido. So I'll go play basketball, I'll
Okay,
go
nice.
chill with the friends, hang
Yeah.
out, drink.
Yeah, because before you
Movies.
said you went to Puerto Rico that one time, that you were like, is that like a way for you to like get away and get out of that writer's
Así
block?
mismo. And obviously it's Puerto Rico, so you can go to the
Yeah.
beach, walk to the beach and just hang out all day. and
Claro.
You see a pretty girl.
Of course.
Con el pañuelo.
El clima, el pañuelo, el sol, la tanguita, todo, ya inspira todo.
Ay, ay, ay.
Porque lo que pasa
Doesn't
es que
take
aquí, it doesn't take long. Y aquí todo el mundo es go, 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 go. Y el estrés, ¿verdad? Que sometimes you get caught up into it.
Yeah.
So I
And the
understand
weather.
it. And the weather. Mm.
So gray outside. It's always gray outside.
It's always, and the days are so short.
I know, right?
Like Puerto Rico, me imagino que los días son largos,
Yes.
like, you know.
Yeah.
En los países de nosotros, pues es que la gente está tan alegre porque aquí you're trying to catch up all the time.
I feel you on
know?
that. I went to Puerto Rico the other day y yo llegué allá a las 3 de la tarde and I was
Yeah.
back in New York at 3 o'clock in the afternoon the next day.
Yeah.
Y yo sentí que en esas 24 horas que yo duré en Puerto Rico,
You were there for a week.
yo estuve ahí como por 3 o 4 días.
Yeah.
Porque nosotros hicimos tantas cosas que it was just like, oh,
It
wow.
just goes so long.
Island time.
Yep,
Island
yep, yep.
time. So tú eres dominicano, ¿de qué parte de DR?
Bueno, yo nací aquí, me crié aquí
Ok.
en Nueva York, pero mis padres son del Santiago por ahí.
Santiago.
Exacto.
Ok, los dos de tus padres.
Sí,
Ok, qué bien. ¿Y tú estás en Long Island o estás en la ciudad?
en la ciudad.
Ok, ¿dónde?
Soy del Lower East Side, del Manhattan.
Oh, nice. How do you like it?
Love it. It's my
Yeah,
hometown.
because that's where you
Born
grew
and
up.
raised.
I tell you, I say it all the time. I could never. I have no patience.
Really?
I have no patience. Y eso que I grew up in Queens.
Okay.
And when we moved to Long Island, yo dije, oh, I'm going to go back to Queens. I'm going to go back to Queens. Now that I have my son, I'm like, I could never.
Listen,
I could
why you gotta say
never.
Long Island? Why you don't say the Hamptons?
Long Island is the Hamptons.
No, but that's more further out. You saw Anthony? She's like, no, que Long Island. Why you don't say the Hamptons?
The Hamptons. ¿Qué? Wait, porque
Montauk.
Montauk.
Yeah.
That's like the end. No, I could never live out there too. That's like where you have the cows, the chickens.
That's too far, huh?
That's way too far.
Yo-
That's literally the end.
That's,
Anthony,
yeah.
talk to me about el tema que tú tienes ahora mismo. Vamos a presentar este tema, vamos a analizarlo, and when we finish listening to the song, Kat, you're gonna tell us
This is
how
my
it is.
favorite part.
This is your favorite part, right?
I love listening to the new songs.
So Anthony,
Let's go.
preséntame el tema tuyo aquí en Latino Mixx.
Okay. La canción es Échame Agua. Y es una canción que tiene una energía increíble. Y espero que la gente se siente tan caliente que necesite que le echen agua.
Yes, échale agua.
Los mejores rankings están aquí en Hot en el Bloque.
corriente. Échame agua, me estoy quemando. Motor sin freno, alma sin cuerpo. Échame agua, me estoy quemando. Motor sin freno, brillando como el sol. Él todo lo que puma mi seta. Es Mayagüez, hay un cero que me quiere comer. Me siento un animal como Colón y tengo la gravedad para volarte. Cuando subo yo nunca bajo. Si yo tiro chacha no salgo. En la 35% soy un confesivo, son 100. Échame agua, me estoy quemando. Motor sin freno, alma sin cuerpo. Échame agua, me estoy quemando. Motor sin freno, brillando como el sol. Échale agua, échale agua, échale agua, échale me siento especial, fresco como el aire. Vine a florecer, sembrar esta corriente. Échame agua, me estoy quemando. Motor sin freno, alma sin cuerpo. Échame agua, me estoy quemando. Motor sin freno, brillando como el sol. Échale agua, échale agua, échale agua, échale
Échame agua. Okay. I love it. Suena como un poquito de, tú sabes, de ese como bachata con reggaetón, like all together.
Me gusta como tú dices
bachata.
bachata. I like that.
I love it. Échame agua.
Agua.
That's a good summer hit right there.
Yo, we were singing that song after the performance. The whole, like, nosotros terminamos showcase el jueves. I was there until Monday. And honestly, we had that chorus on the whole
time.
weekend. The whole weekend.
I'm going to have it all day today. I'm going to go to my son's Facebook and like, échame agua.
Échame agua. And you got to do the little salsa.
And you gotta do the-
Échame.
Como que yo, no, pero I feel like I envision como que de esas como bailes, you know, de España. Échame.
Ahí.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Mira que flow.
Do you know que flow?
Anthony, mira que
Flow de
flow.
gitana.
El flow gitano, thank you. Me quitaste la palabra de la boca. Flow gitana.
Ay, ay, ay. Pero mira que
Sí.
flow gitana tiene esa mujer,
Flow
¿eh?
gitana.
I can picture it. You can picture it too, right?
Whoa.
I was gitana in my past life.
¿Y qué pasó,
Échame
tipo?
agua. Me echaron agua. That's it.
Se lo
That's
quitaron.
it. Me quitaron todo lo gitana. Pero I love it, Anthony. So vamos a escuchar más música así tuya.
Exacto.
Qué bueno. I love that you came back.
Yes.
Stronger than ever.
Yep.
Ready to
Así
take
es.
over.
Ready.
That's it. You're going to do it. I know you're going to do it. I know
Thank
you're going to
you.
do it. And tú no sabes todavía, but you might be performing in August.
Yes.
And
for
you're going to
sure.
let us know.
We're
So
gonna
maybe
let
we
you
could
guys
go there.
Yep.
¿Verdad, Vikingo?
Claro que sí.
Liar.
Yo.
'Cause-
I always say I'm going to go, but you know I'm always traveling and doing a whole bunch of stuff. So, si hay un fin de semana muy
Excuse
difícil.
me, Mr. Worldwide.
Hey, listen.
Okay.
I just got to do what I got to do.
Oh, of course.
You
Got
know,
it.
But
Heard
nosotros
you.
tenemos un festival en septiembre, Latino Mixx. Y te vamos a llamar para ver qué es lo que es.
Let's do it.
Sí.
Ready.
Sí, Anthony, I love de que
Yes.
como tú aquí de invitado te invitan de una vez y uno
Así
que
es.
trabaja aquí todos los días no le dicen nada.
Pero oye, como va a ser calor, tenemos que buscar mucha agua para tirarle a la gente.
Claro,
en el
of course,
público.
of
Are you down
course.
for that?
I'm so down.
That's what we're here for.
Like we're gonna wet everybody
Anthony's
in the
gonna
crowd.
be singing. I'm gonna be over there like the backup dancer, like Échame Agua.
Tipo gitana.
Yep. Yes, I am.
Yo, ¿qué mensaje tú le tienes a la juventud, Anthony?
Mensaje a la juventud. A los hipos-
Why do you gotta make it so serious?
Mensaje a la juventud. Persigue tus sueños porque tú lo quieres. No porque usted está haciendo algo para complacer a otra persona. You know, do it for you because it's your life.
Yeah.
You know, don't do it, you know, waiting for anybody else's approval or you think making someone else happy is going to make you happy. Entonces, hazlo porque es tu sueño, es tu vida y es tu decisión. Y sea bueno, sea lo malo, sea que, you know, cumples tu meta, digo. Tú te vas a sentir mejor si tú sabes que luchaste por lo tuyo.
Claro.
So that's my message. Do
Me
you.
encanta.
That's what's up.
Don't give up.
Never
Don't
give
give up and do it for yourself.
Do it for yourself.
Yeah, porque si once you give up, that's it, right? You got to live with that for the rest of your life.
Exactly.
Y muchas veces people tend to give up o darse por vencido y solo les faltan unos cuantos pasos antes de llegar.
O luchar por el sueño de otra persona.
Claro.
You know?
¿Por qué no luchar por tu propio sueño?
Exacto.
Me encanta, Anthony. I love it. I think you're my favorite Virgo now. And we hope to see you tal
Yes.
vez en agosto o septiembre.
Yes.
Pero te deseamos mucho suerte con tu
Gracias.
carrera.
Gracias.
Y vamos a echarle agua a todo 2023.
Dale para allá.
That's it. Gracias, mis amores. Esto es Hiding el Bloque solo por Latino Mixx.